Today what I want to talk about is how you can speed up your workflow in TrialPad by using KeyDocs. So let's head over to the iPad so we can see what I'm talking about. So right now I'm going to jump into TrialPad and let's say I'm in my cases. And let's turn show fingers on just so you can see what I'm doing. All right, I'm going to go into my demo case file and let's say I'm getting ready for either the opening statement or a direct or a cross-examination, and I want to take my full list of exhibits that I have here and kind of condense it to just the exhibits and just the pages that I'm going to need for the next particular opening or direct. The easiest way to do this is as you go through your script, if you've got like an outline and it's got all the different exhibits and pages referenced that are going to be used during that witness's examination, then you can go through with that outline, and let's say I need to use exhibit 1161D and I need to go to page 32. So I can scroll up to page 32 and let's say this is the page that I need. I'll hit this key icon in the upper right hand corner and it'll give me an option for either the current page or the entire document. I'll just take that one page and it goes into KeyDocs. Now if I look in that KeyDocs section in TrialPad, there it is, I could see it. It gives me the exhibit number over here, and also I still see what page it is. So if there's ever any question or objection from opposing counsel saying I don't know what page this guy's referencing, you could say it's 1161D, Your Honor, page 32 out of the 97. And so there you have it. So that's just the one KeyDoc, and I can go through now and I can say, let's say I need to use the first page of this contract. I'll grab that current page, and then I want to go to say exhibit 19, and this is a 2-page documentation protocol. Let's say I grab the entire thing, and then let's go to this other spreadsheet. I need page 1, and let's add a photo in there. Let's add this photo of a car accident crash. Let's say those are the exhibits that I wanted to use during my opening statement. And if I come back over to the KeyDocs section, I see that they're currently listed in alphabetical order, so by exhibit number and a short brief description if you're using kind of best practices. But that's not really, that will help. But that's not going to be the best way to organize your exhibits in the KeyDocs section. What I then recommend doing is now you can reorganize them in the order that you're going to use them. And the easiest way to do that is to switch from organizing things from name to custom. And so now what you have to do is you have to hit select, and you can see on the right hand you've got this, I think they're called Hamburger Buttons, and you can organize the documents in the order that you want them. So let's say I needed this 1161D, then I needed the contract, then I needed the photo of the scene, documentation protocol, 2 pages, and 1161A, just that Excel sheet, just the first page, and I hit done. Now when I'm ready to give the opening, I can just come through here and hit the exhibit that I want, pull it up, pinch and zoom, call it out, or highlight whatever I need to as I need to do it, then blank it to take it off the jury screen, go to the next exhibit, 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 and I could just march down my list rather than having to hunt and peck for the exhibit and page that I want. And you can make folders. Let me show you how to do that. In the bottom left-hand corner, there's a plus sign, and you can add a new folder, and you can name it whatever you want. You can name it Witness Expert Cross. Let's say that's what that is. And you can now select all these exhibits and move them into that folder. So that's one way that I recommend for people to kind of organize their folders. Like a lot of people make witness binders, or they make hot docs folders or Redwells for trial, and kind of has the main exhibits that you're going to be using each and every day. Depending on how you want to use it, it's flexible enough to fit kind of your workflow. And so the way that I generally recommend separating the documents versus the KeyDocs is the documents is kind of like the library cart of exhibits you have behind you that you would normally bring if you're using paper. That's kind of like your gold standard set. You can always pull something out from here if you need to, right? So if there's a surprise line of questioning on direct and you got to get into it on cross, you always have every exhibit in your case in your main documents repository. Subsets of that is your KeyDocs, and so you can go into KeyDocs and you can have subsets. You can have the same page multiple times within KeyDocs, depending on which witness you're using, which exam, or if it's an opening or close. You can kind of create those subfolders, and these are kind of like your copies of your main documents that you can work with throughout the trial, and this is kind of like the working copies. But don't ever mess around with what's on here, going on in here. It's in alphanumeric order. I generally recommend leave it that way. That way, if you ever have to jump back into a main exhibit that you weren't necessarily looking for, you have a way of getting there relatively quickly. So that's kind of how I break down documents versus KeyDocs to speed up your workflow during trial. If you have any questions about that, or if you have a different way that you're using KeyDocs, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it down there.